Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, welcome if you're not new. If you are new, what's good? My name is Sarah and I'm so glad that you decided to spend your valuable time here with me today. I am doing this nice kind of freestyle. I kind of did this freestyle autumn routine, fall routine. Fall is here, okay? And you know that's when we crack out all the browns, the caramels, the golds. I just wanted to give my inspired go-to autumn glam for this year. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I don't have anywhere to go, but I have things to do. First, I am going to start off this autumn makeup tutorial with this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch primer in the soft matte formula. So where I live, it has today was the first cool day. I had to turn on the heat in my car for the very first time. I didn't know what to expect because I guess I was just inside the whole year last year. Yeah, I want to make this winter filled with self-care, filled with good vibes only, basically. Now I'm going to put on my Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. This is bomb. I got it a month and a half ago when it was actually on sale on Sephora, and I think it was half off. It was $18. So I was like, oh yeah, we getting this now. We are most definitely getting this. I have completely switched out all of my summer foundations and stuff. I've put those away and brought out more of my hydrating and lighter, a little bit lighter foundations. I'm going to use a little bit of glow. This is my Wet n Wild Halo Mega Glow Liquid Highlighter in Gilded Glow. So I am contouring with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Rich Cocoa. The Hydrating Camo Concealers are just spectacular when it comes to giving the appropriate amount of coverage, but also not asking too much from your wallet either. Okay, I do have one qualm about e.l.f. though. I love e.l.f. I love all of their products. I love that they are, inexpensive and beginner friendly. But I went in Target because I wanted to get more of these. This is a clear brow and lash mascara. They have a lash side. This is the lash side. This is the brow side. I love this to use this on my brows. And they hiked up the price. It used to be, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but it used to be $1 at some point, and then it was $2, and I was like, okay, cool. I went in there, child, and they said $3. So I was astonished. Y'all are probably looking at me and saying, $3, Sarah, chill, it's literally $3. But when I tell you, I literally used to buy it at $1, back in the day when e.l.f. was just on the up and up. As long as they be keeping majority of their products under $10, Holy Grail products, under $10, I'm good. I'm just blending out my concealer. I used the Hydrating Camo Concealer in Deep Cinnamon, Nicka K Perfection Multi-Use Concealer in Cortado. People say this every year, but this year has gone by so fast. It is almost going to be 2 years since we've been in this pandemonium. So basically, I just am voiceovering the rest of this video because I am just talking about something that nobody wants to hear. If y'all want a story time on my encounter with patient 0 possibly in China, please let me know. But right now I'm just blending out the rest of my concealer with my Real Technique sponge, and I'm blending it out on the lid of my eye as well because I don't usually use primer anymore. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, but recently I've just been enjoying the way concealer primes my lids, and my eyeshadows kind of just stick on there just as well. So now I am filling in my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Ebony. If you look on my nose, I already kind of fake contoured it with the same contour concealer that I use, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo in Rich Cocoa. And now I'm just blending out that nose faux contour and making sure the ratio of my highlighted nose to my contoured nose is even, because sometimes it just looks too obvious. We all see those pictures, so I'm just making sure that it's even. My camera cut off, but disrespectful. Okay, I powdered. I used my full spectrum by CoverGirl all day powder foundation. Looks like that in Deep Cool 2. I used my Wet n Wild Photo Focus loose powder in Banana. I used my One Size powder again, and I used my Beauty Bakery Brownie Bar. So I'm going to get started on the eyes using the e.l.f. Bite Size Eyeshadow Palette in Pumpkin. Y'all are gonna see another appearance by the e.l.f. Glitter Eyeshadows in Meteor. This is like their metallic, I guess, sub collection. So from the palette, I'm using that first shade to use as my transition shade, and I'm basically just blending that out in my crease and building up the pigment. I'm using the darkest shade from that palette and blending it along my lash line. It's kind of giving like a cat eye effect. That's what I was kind of going for, a smoky cat eye liner look. So I'm basically just building that up once again and blending that out on my lash line. One thing I also did want to mention is that I am blending that darker eyeshadow from the lash line into the crease as well, so it gives more of a smoky look. Of course, it's more saturated around the lash line, but it's not going to look as harsh because it's also blended into the transition shade that we already laid down. So now I'm taking that second shade, which is a glitter in that palette, and placing it on my lids before we head into that liquid glitter eyeshadow. I had to spray some setting spray in the shadow to kind of create a paste so it will go on my lids more vibrant, because I was trying to put it on by itself and it was just not picking up at all. Maybe it's because I put powder on my lids before I started this whole process, but that is a trick that you guys can use as well. Spray some setting spray into the eyeshadow of choice that you want more pigment out of, and then mix it up with a brush or whatever and put it on your lid or wherever you want to apply it, and there will be more pigment. So I love using that trick, especially for glitters, because sometimes they don't pick up as well as they should. So now I'm going in with that liquid glitter eyeshadow, and y'all just see how more vibrant it makes the lid look, as well as like glowy and things like that. Sometimes I have to kind of close my eyes and make sure that it semi dries down onto my lids, because sometimes it can end up a little bit chunky and, you know, creasy, but usually it works like a charm, especially if I lay the eyeshadow down first and the liquid glitter eyeshadow on top. So y'all just see how this is all coming together. I love it. And y'all see the difference between the eyes. My right, your left eye has the glitter eyeshadow, and my left, your right eye does not have the glitter eyeshadow. It's crazy how the glitter eyeshadow makes such a positive difference in my eye looks. It's crazy. Now it is time for lashes. I'm using my Eyelure Silk lashes in Asher. Speaking of lashes, y'all know I own my own lash business. It's official. We are relaunching November 20th, which is the original launch date last year. I had a long year of not doing much of anything with the business, but now I am ready. I know what to do now, and I'm excited. So keep that on your calendars. November 20th is the relaunch of my lash line. I should have probably gone on my stories and did a little spiel about the lash line. If I did, yay. If I did not, well, Sarah, get it together. But yes, mark your calendars and save the date. It is November 20th. Now, just to add some oomph to the lashes, I'm using the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. I love this mascara, especially the wand. It's almost like an hourglass wand, and it gives my natural lashes so much volume. I'll use it in another video just by itself on my lashes, but y'all better go get this. This is only $6 or $7. That is why I love e.l.f., okay? And it works so well. Just make sure the formula dries down on your lashes a little bit, because sometimes it transfers onto my skin, because it's kind of, the formula is kind of on the wetter side, but it's all good. I get the results I need, so yeah. So now it's lippy time. I am using my NYX Suede Matte Lip Pencil in Club Hopper. This is a brown, almost plum shade of liner, and I love NYX for their lip pencils. They're so pigmented, they're comfortable on the lips, they're not too matte, too drying, and they just glide on there and set the perfect base for my lipstick. I am using the Mented semi-matte lipstick in Brown Bear. I love Mented lipsticks. They are meant for Black women and women of color, people of color in general, and I love how this brown lip is just all coming together. It's very fall. It's giving very warm and cozy, hot chocolate. Also kind of like the 90s vibes too, with the dark lips, okay? And last but not least, I'm using my NYX Butter Gloss in Lava Cake. This is one of the new shades I guess they released, and this is just a rich, dark chocolate shade, and it's just, I love butter glosses anyway because their formula is amazing. It's not sticky, it doesn't make my lips feel dry after taking it off, but the pigment, listen, NYX understood the assignment with these lippies, for real. And also, another note, Mented is Black owned, so if you want to support some Black owned businesses, okay, shop Mented for lips, because they have bomb lippies. I'm going to spritz my face with this Sephora setting spray. And this is the final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I know this wasn't like an actual tutorial. I was just kind of talking, giving mini life updates. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my go-to autumn makeup look. If you did, again, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you get updated every time I upload. But once again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.